You look fantastic.
I have had a very good life.
That's the secret. It's the circumstances, not the years. I read that.
But then,
It's for senior citizens.
It's an Altacaca magazine, but very interesting. Even Barbara looks at it.
What do you mean, even Barbara?
Honey,
I am so busy.
You're still working?
Oh, yes.
Maurice is a painter, Sophie.
I know what he is. My son-in-law's some character, isn't he?
He's a very brilliant dealer of art. This is your daughter.
Thank you.
I'm sure he is.
As is your daughter.
Give up.
My daughter lives like a queen here. He must be good.
We live well. A queen.
That ability David has, that's something you're born with, am I right?
Taste, vision.
Sure. You thought I couldn't make conversation.
I didn't say that you couldn't make conversation.
Heavens no, we were counting on your conversational powers.
My daughter and I were having a little discussion before you arrived.
Yes. A clock to clock.
Exactly.
Might I propose a toast?
Yes.
You have a wonderful face.
Might I propose a toast?
David?
A toast to this evening, to the four of us.
Very nice.
For our good health and creativity.
And to this wonderful idea that was all together with your wonderful mother, Barbara.
Thank you. I feel my heart beating.
You remind me so much of Sid, my late husband.
Yes.
He doesn't really look like Dad.
He was a painter too. A house painter, I know that.
But it's an art.
But it's an art. Oh, Bobsy, remember what they used to call Daddy?
The Rembrandt of Dinettes.
That's my Sid.
Yes. This is true.
I believe he even signed some of his dinettes.
When Sid worked, apartments weren't like they are today. They had nooks, foyers, moldings. Sid was so dedicated. Stay up all night worrying. That 2-bedroom in Woodside, he'd say. I don't know whether it's or semi-gloss.
He cared.
He really did.
You know how much he cared, Maurice? When he heard something about Hitler having been a house painter.
Yes.
Very upset.
He sort of had a breakdown.
Took to his back.
He just stopped painting. For years wouldn't take a job.
Also Hitler.
He went at Meltzer repairing radios. He heard about the Rosenberg trials and that Rosenberg had been a radio repairman. Oh, poor Sid didn't know what to do.
Sid took them all to his heart. He was a sweet soul, really.
Finally, he decided it wasn't his responsibility anymore, so he went back to house painting. That really was his first love.
He did love it. He used to go on and on about all the colors. He used to have his book, too. Remember, Mother? The book with all the colors?
The big book?
David.
Do I remember?
You remember well.
Like it was yesterday.
So, I guess nobody's hungry?
He had such pride in his work.
And this pride, you felt it also.
Of course. Imagine how your late wife felt when you showed her one of your beautiful pictures.
How does she know Maurice wife is dead?
I don't know.
She must have burst with pride.
Very supportive.
Sure she was. That's what a wife is for.
That's what a wife... Sophie. Sophie.
Well, I'm trembling.
David, look at that.
He's holding my hand, Boxy. What should I do?
Okay, we're going to take a little break here. A little
To the left. To the left. That's it. Perfect.
It's as good as anything he has done in 5 years.
And it's my mother. God.
Amazing.
It's extraordinary, but none of us.
A romance? No, none of us.
Especially with Maurice Koenig. You know, Mom's talking about the show at the gallery, and it's a month away. And she's already talking about what she should wear and keeping Maurice fit, you know, in such a proprietary way. My Maurice, I told Maurice.
It's such a shock. It's insanity. I mean, Sophie.
And to think, now apparently they're moving to France.
No. Maurice asked her?
I didn't tell you.
How could you not tell me? He asked her?
Yes, he asked her. They woke up in the morning, they ordered coffee and croissants, and he said, we can do this every morning in Marseille.
Astounding.
She must have talked about those croissants for about 20 minutes. How flaky they were. She said it 100 times. Flaky.
You think she really go? I mean, in 3 weeks from Mignola to Marseille, she will get the bands.
She said, I think I have a thing for painters.
I think for painters.
She sounds positively girlish on the phone now. And she hears everything. Do you think I look like her?
A little, the mom.
I suddenly feel like her mother. It's crazy. This picture makes me so sad. I mean, it's exhilarating. And then it wipes me out all at the same time.
And you see yourself?
I see myself. I see, I don't know.
What?
Oh, David. I just feel like so strange all of a sudden.
We're all right, don't worry.
Do you think something's missing?
No?
Are you sure? We've been married for so long.
So what?
So what? That's it. That's the point. Things happen, people evolve, and all we do is comment on everything.
That's not true.
I just feel stuck. Completely stuck. When Mom was here, I had no libido. Then she rediscovers sex, and zip, she's gone. Then I think of Sarah in Buffalo, on fire with sex, just on fire with it. The two of them are at decades apart, and they're burning at completely different temperatures.
And you're in the middle.
Buried in the middle. That's how I feel.
And no kids, that's the part of it?
No, that really has nothing to do with what I'm talking about.
Which is?
I just need to find that fire again. We both do.
Fire?
Talking about sex, David. You remember sex, don't you?
I remember it with a great fondness.
Where are you going now?
I simply don't believe in hammering things out all the time.
You always do this. You avoid any type of confrontation.
I believe in going with the flow.
But what if there is no flow?
There is always a little flow.
Putting on a disc.
Bear with me.
I don't want music. I want to talk.
I want the waltz.